Alright, so this is a guide to help people branch better. The reason I'm making this is because a lot of people want it, I guess, and I teach in a couple of Discords. I teach people, so yeah, I'm pretty much just do the same, I just kind of say the same stuff over and over again whenever I get them into a lobby. So yeah, this kind of sums everything up. And yeah, I'll put timestamps. This is gonna be a pretty long video, and you might only want to know how to do one thing. So I'll put timestamps on the screen now, so you can find which bit in the video you want to skip to and whatnot. Alright, so yeah, the first thing is speed. So yeah, of course you want to be faster on the branches, and let's go away and stuff. What I do, where I gain most speed is kind of using the hitting off the side and using the bases of trees. The reason why is because when you're going across along a branch, when you hit it, you're staying on top of the branch. Your arms are just kind of going below you like this, which is good. You can get a lot of speed from it. But to get the same amount of speed you can get from having your arm all the way and pulling through, you have to be down here to get the same kind of boost. So yeah, doing that really helps. And it's kind of the same effect when you hit off the side of the branches. One thing about speed as well, if you're messing up a bunch, don't sacrifice speed over consistency, because speed will come naturally with when you're doing your routes and stuff. You're not going to learn if you're constantly falling off the branches. You're never going to get anywhere. So yeah, prioritize consistency over speed, and then once you get really good, once you start getting consistent with the speed you're at, then ramp it up a bit. And yeah, that's how I would do it. But so for hertz, I use 72 hertz. I know a lot of branches use 120 as a popular choice. I wouldn't use anything over. Under 60. I wouldn't use 60 either, but I know a lot of people do. I chose 72 because I can still use walls decently, and yeah, it just feels a lot more responsive than anything else. But yeah, just find what suits you, and then just use that. So yeah, with universal routes, you can use it on every tree. So I would sit down for a little bit, and just kind of find some routes that you can do on every tree. Yeah, just find some routes that you can do on every tree. Helps with being more fluent on the throughout the map, and free branching, and stuff like that. And you can by just making up a bunch and just seeing what works for you, you can find your playstyle. Yeah, I've got a lot of universal routes, so if anyone wants me to make a video on that, then yeah, just let me know, guys. Now, rotations. Rotations only really used in scrims. People use them in game, but I don't know. It's kind of when you're not really messing around. But yeah, rotations are basically the basic level. They're just a quick way to get from one area of the map to the other. And yeah, people, you want to use them when you've just lost someone in an area. So, for example, if you've just lost someone, over here, you can go up, and then you can use this jump, for example. The long jumps are pretty much what people use for rotations. Yeah, so yeah, I'll show you a bunch. I'll show you just the main basic ones right now. So yeah, those are a few just basic ones. There are obviously loads more, but you know I can't fit them all into this video. So yeah, but yeah, you can just go around the map, just you know, you'll be able to find them by yourself. So basically, what underbranching is when you go instead of me doing this under the branch, you go like that under the branch. So if I'm chasing someone in this area and they decide to go bam like that, when I'm standing here, when I'm running through here, they're going to be like completely out of sight. If I'm the runner and I'm going through here, I'm going to be completely out of sight. You're obviously not going to be able to tag through this. And you can switch up your direction as well while you're under the branch. You can go bam, or but yeah, you can switch direction while you're under the branch as well. So yeah, you can be more unpredictable because they're not going to be able to see you. So instead of going over there, you can go to this one. But yeah, so there's also two other ways I haven't really seen many people use of underbranching. One of them, I don't really know what to call it, like high underbranching, I guess. It's like when you're on a low branch, and let's say you want to go like that. You go and like you hit under bam like that. Not obviously, that's faster, and you can it's less predictable, I guess. Yeah, there's the second way, which I've seen like no one use, is pretty much any branch that you're on top of, you can underbranch on it. So if you're going through this way, you can go bam, bam, bam like that, just completely under the branch. You can do this on any branch you're running on. So yeah, I mean, you guys can mess around with that. You can find there's loads of different places for it. Like there's loads of different like routes and stuff for it. You can make a bunch of cool jumps with it. So yeah, I would use that. Okay, so I don't really know what to call this, but I'm just going to call it flinging for now. But basically, what it is so you're trying to replicate sticky hand, trying to replicate when you have sticky hands and you kind of go flying and it throws people off. You can do it on the branches, but I like to do it on the base of the tree. It's just, you can be more accurate with it. So let's say you're on this branch and you're running, and what you want to do is you want to turn your body towards a direction, and let's say, so this only really works if they're like a decent distance away from you. So what you're trying to like make them cut you off, but going the wrong way. So if I turn my body this way and I jump up like this, I mean, taggers really read a lot off of body language. So if you turn your body this way and you jump like that, they're gonna think, oh, he's definitely going up there, and they might jump this way to try and cut you off. So what you want to do is you want to let your hand lag behind, and then what you want to do is once you're there, you want to, you would have already kind of set this up before, like, if you're going to do this, you can go onto that one, and you want to just let your arm lag behind it, then just pull through, like that. Yeah, I don't use it too often, but yeah, it's just a little thing that you guys can use. So yeah. Okay, so with routes in general, I mean, I would recommend finding your own, just finding your own routes. When I started off, I just copied like any routes I could find on YouTube. So I use a lot of like Moses routes and stuff like that. This was alright, but I mean, I kind of had, like, at the time, I just had a different playstyle to what the routes were, so it made it difficult to use them. So what I would do is I'd just sit down, and just try and make your own routes. So yeah, when making routes, I mean, I'm going to show you a route that I made up the other day. I would just kind of be like, okay, so I want to start in this branch because I end up here a lot, and I want to get to, I don't know, that branch over there or that branch over there. And yeah, just see what you can. This is what I do. You just see what branches there are you can hit to. What is in your reach of getting to, and just experiment with a bunch. So, like, for example, I can use this to like hit off to the. Okay. So, for example, I can use this to hit off to this, to then hit off, and then I can go to this, or like I can go from this branch, like over here. Do a bit unbranching, go to this branch. There's loads of different opportunities what you can do. Up here, go to this branch, go to one of them. So yeah, there's just sit on the branch you want to start on, and then just have a goal, just see what's in your reach, and try go to it. I try and make my routes as like unpredictable as possible. And you don't have to use like routes. What I usually do is I'll make like a route, and I'll just use a small part of it, and then I'll chain a bunch of like small parts of routes together. So it's kind of like free branching, but it's a little more route based. But yeah, free branching is perfectly fine. But yeah, that's just what I do. Okay, so when branching, there's kind of 3 different levels of kind of where the branches are. You kind of got, so you've got right at the bottom, which is just, like all the low branches, all the branches right at the bottom. Here you don't have to be like too quick, because you've got a lot of places that you can hit off of. The next level is kind of like this level to just, like on plats. You have to be pretty quick for it because there's not as many, there's not as much branches around you. And then, you've got high branches, which, complements a wall playstyle, I guess, very good. Very well. So to practice underbranching, I would, this is a good spot, or yeah, just right here, just find any branch that you can, you'll be able to practice this on most branches. This is a nice area. So if you jump from this bit, and what I do is I hit off the base, and then I go under like that. I know a lot of people, they just kind of go from here, and they do that, which is completely fine. It might even be a little quicker. So yeah, just find what suits you best, and then just, practice it in a few different spots so you can get it down. And then yeah, also practice the the one where you drop down, hit, and then go to the next branch. And the tall branching where you can hit off backwards. Yeah, if you're also under any branch, you can just hit backwards. Bam, and then go. I can't really think of anything else that I can say. But put it down. What was it? If I missed anything, just tell me in the comments. Sorry if I missed something, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything to do with branching at least. Make sure you tell me if you want a universal routes video. I'll just chuck a bunch of the ones I use in there. I think they're super important if you're trying to get better at branches. And that's it.